Psychology over the centuries has shown that we come from different kinds of styles, communication values. One of these is sometimes called the action person, so they like to do, they like to be about things, they like to get things done. And so when they hear a communication, what comes to their mind is, I got to get out and get on with that job. And so they listen from their frame of reference, which is what I prefer to use rather than personality. But from their frame of reference, life is about getting the job done. And if you're a Christian, that has to do with evangelism or church planting or discipling or building a school or teaching or whatever. Another style, though, another communication style, is sometimes called the process or process person. That person gets a little disturbed by the action person because the action person is out doing things. The process person says, well, let's stop and think about this. How are we going to do it? How are we going to manage quality? What kind of processes do we need to get from A to B and ultimately to the end? And so you begin to see some interpretation of reality and the values as to how they're going to have some conflict and how they're going to differ in what a project should look like. And just one more by way of example. It sometimes is called the idea or the visionary person. Their personality or their frame of reference is, what's the big picture here? What are we really trying to accomplish? And so they get a little bit disturbed by this person who jumps out and starts doing things without understanding how that project fits into the bigger picture of life and reality and, we might say, the vision of God. And they get disturbed also with the process person because they are so slow in getting things done. They just want to talk and plan and strategize and set long range and short. And so we have these kinds of personalities. But they're all needed in order for the body of Christ to move ahead with a wonderful symmetry and balance and wisdom.